Have you ever wondered why so many people find it difficult to live beyond 80 in good health? Reaching 80 is certainly an incredible milestone, but staying vibrant and strong beyond that age requires more than just time passing. It requires understanding and addressing some hidden health challenges that affect the body in ways many don't realize until it's too late. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 reasons that explain why so many seniors struggle to live well beyond 80. These aren't just vague theories or hypotheticals, they're real health concerns, grounded in decades of medical research and countless real-life stories. Once you understand these hidden health threats, you'll see that it's not about trying to live forever. It's about preserving your strength, your independence, and your quality of life for as long as possible. Stay with us until the end, because the 5th reason might surprise you, and it's something many overlook, but it's absolutely crucial if you want to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Let's dive in. Reason 1. Chronic inflammation that slowly damages your body. The first major health challenge that sneaks up on most seniors is silent inflammation. As we get older, our bodies go through a lot. However, one of the most insidious issues that silently accelerates aging is chronic low-grade inflammation. This type of inflammation is different from the acute, short-term inflammation that happens when you sprain an ankle or cut your finger. It's slow, ongoing, and can exist without showing obvious symptoms. It's known as inflammaging, and it's a process that starts long before you notice any major health problems. Inflammaging is caused by various factors, such as poor diet, a lack of physical activity, stress, and environmental toxins. The worst part is that it often goes unnoticed for years, quietly damaging cells, tissues, and organs. As the body ages, it becomes less efficient at managing inflammation. This leads to a higher risk of developing heart disease, arthritis, dementia, and diabetes. Chronic inflammation can even contribute to the breakdown of muscle tissue, making it harder to stay strong and mobile. Let's take David, 82, for instance. David had always been relatively healthy. He never smoked, ate well, and stayed active. But as he got older, he noticed a gradual decline in his energy. He also began experiencing joint stiffness and cognitive fog. His blood work came back normal, but something wasn't right. After seeing a specialist, he learned that he had high levels of inflammatory markers in his blood. This inflammation wasn't just affecting his joints, it was silently wearing him down. The good news is that inflammaging is preventable and manageable. Simple lifestyle changes like eating more whole foods, reducing processed sugars and fats, and getting regular exercise can help combat chronic inflammation. Even things like sleeping better and managing stress can help lower inflammation. Every small change counts. Reason 2. Loss of muscle strength. That leads to falls and injuries. After the age of 60, the body naturally begins to lose muscle mass each year. But once you hit 80, this process accelerates significantly. Muscle mass starts to deteriorate faster, and with it, your strength, balance, and mobility. This loss of muscle is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest threats to seniors' ability to maintain their independence. The scary part is that muscle loss doesn't always come with obvious symptoms at first. It starts slowly. Maybe you begin to notice that you're getting tired more easily, or you feel a bit more unsteady on your feet. But the impact on your overall health can be profound. Muscles aren't just there for strength. They support balance, protect joints, and regulate metabolism. When muscle mass declines, the risk of falls and fractures skyrockets. In fact, falling is one of the most dangerous consequences of muscle loss in seniors, as it can lead to long recovery times, hospital visits, and a decline in overall health. 83 years old Margaret had always been active. She loved gardening, walking, and staying busy around the house. But one day, she tripped over a small rug and broke her wrist. It wasn't until then that she realized how much strength she had lost in her muscles. Even though she had been walking regularly and felt physically fit, she hadn't realized how her balance and strength had declined. This scenario isn't unusual. Muscle loss can creep up slowly, but when it does, it changes everything. One fall can lead to a spiral of further muscle loss, making it harder to recover and get back on your feet. However, the good news is that muscle loss is not inevitable. It can be slowed down and in many cases, reversed. Strength training, walking, and resistance exercises, even using light weights or resistance bands, can help rebuild muscle mass. These exercises improve balance and mobility, reducing the risk of falls and fractures. Reason 3. Poor sleep and its ripple effect on your body and mind. Another challenge that becomes more pronounced after 80 is poor sleep. Sleep changes naturally as we age, but many seniors find themselves struggling with sleep disturbances, which can have far-reaching effects on their health. Lack of quality sleep doesn't just make you tired, it affects your memory, mood, and immune system. When you sleep, your body goes through essential healing and recovery processes. Your brain clears out toxins that accumulate during the day, your immune system gets a reset, and your body repairs muscles and tissues. But when sleep becomes fragmented or inadequate, these processes don't occur as effectively. Over time, poor sleep contributes to cognitive decline, weakened immune function, and an overall lack of energy. Take Frank, 87, as an example. Frank never had trouble sleeping in his younger years, but as he entered his 80s, he started waking up multiple times each night. At first, he dismissed it as just a part of aging. But after a while, he realized his memory was starting to slip, and he felt more fatigued during the day. His doctor explained that the disruption of his sleep cycle was affecting his cognitive function. Once Frank began to prioritize better sleep habits, such as setting a consistent bedtime and limiting caffeine, he found that his memory improved and his energy levels came back. If you're experiencing poor sleep, you don't have to accept it as just part of aging. There are plenty of sleep hygiene strategies that can improve your rest. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, avoiding caffeine in the afternoon, and creating a cool, dark, and quiet bedroom are just a few ways you can improve sleep quality. Good sleep isn't just about sleeping longer, it's about sleeping better. And improving the quality of your rest can significantly improve your overall health. Reason 4. Chronic stress and its long-term effects on your body. Chronic stress is another hidden health issue that can take a toll on seniors, especially after 80. While stress is often associated with younger people juggling careers, families, and hectic schedules, the effects of long-term stress continue into older age. Years of emotional and physical stress can take a significant toll on the body, causing a cascade of health issues, including high blood pressure, digestive problems, and weakened immune response. When the body is under stress, it produces the hormone cortisol. While cortisol helps you respond to immediate stressors, prolonged exposure can have a negative impact on your body, causing inflammation and contributing to chronic health conditions. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at managing cortisol, which is why chronic stress is especially dangerous for seniors. Let's look at Alice, 85. Alice had spent most of her life caring for her family, handling stress from work and life's challenges. But after her children left home and her spouse passed away, she noticed that stress became a constant companion. It started affecting her sleep, and her energy levels began to dip. Her doctor explained that her body's ability to cope with stress was no longer as effective as it once was, and that her ongoing anxiety was contributing to her physical ailments. Once Alice adopted mindfulness techniques, practiced deep breathing, and made time for relaxation, her stress levels dropped and her overall health improved. If you're dealing with stress, it's crucial to find stress management techniques that work for you. Whether it's meditation, yoga, or just taking time each day to relax and breathe deeply, managing stress is vital to keeping your body healthy as you age. Your health and well-being depend on your ability to take breaks, slow down, and nurture your emotional health. Reason 5. Loneliness and the loss of purpose. The final hidden reason many seniors struggle to live well beyond 80 is loneliness. As people get older, their social circles naturally shrink. Friends and family members pass away or they move far away. Physical limitations make it harder to go out and connect with others. This leads to isolation, and over time it becomes harder to find a sense of purpose. Loneliness isn't just an emotional burden. It has a profound impact on your physical health as well. Studies have shown that social isolation can increase the risk of developing heart disease, depression, and even dementia. But loneliness isn't just about being alone physically. It's about losing the sense of purpose that social connections provide. When you no longer feel needed, life can lose its meaning. Take Grace, 87. Grace had been married for over 60 years, but after her husband passed away, she found herself spending most days alone. Her children lived far away, and her friends had passed. At first, she filled her time with hobbies, but after a while, she realized that something was missing. She felt disconnected, as though she had lost her reason for getting up in the morning. It wasn't until she started volunteering at a local community center and reconnecting with old friends that she realized how much her social isolation had impacted her health. If you're feeling lonely or lacking purpose, it's crucial to take action. Whether it's joining a local group, volunteering, or simply reaching out to a friend, staying connected can make all the difference in your health. Purpose doesn't have to come from grand achievements. It can come from small, meaningful daily actions that connect you to others. We've covered 5 hidden health reasons why so many seniors struggle to live well beyond 80. Chronic inflammation, muscle loss, poor sleep, chronic stress, and loneliness. These are issues that often go unnoticed, but they can have a profound effect on your quality of life if left unaddressed. But here's the empowering part. Knowledge is power. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward addressing them. By making small, consistent changes, you can protect your health, boost your strength, and maintain your independence for years to come. What stood out to you today? Was it the importance of reducing inflammation or protecting your muscle strength? Maybe it was the reminder that loneliness can have a serious impact on your health. Whatever it was, don't just let it be information. Let it be a turning point in how you live your life moving forward. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to empower seniors to live healthier, happier lives.